Have you ever thought about owning a home? Have you sat down with your local real estate agent to find out how close you are in the home buying process? Now let me ask you this. Have you had the opportunity to speak with your local real estate agent and their lending partner? Just to get an idea of where you are and how close you could be. Now, let's say you did have the opportunity to sit down with your local real estate agent and their lending partner, and you found out that maybe you just don't have enough money for the down payment. Well, hey, let me tell you, there is another option. What is the other option? The other option could be buying a manufactured home. And the reason why I say buying a manufactured home is because the manufactured home typically is half the price of what an average cost of a home is currently. Now, you might say, well, what's the average cost? The average cost could be different depending on what city you're watching this video from. For instance, the average cost in Salem is going to be different from the average cost of a home in Woodburn or the average cost of a home in Portland. So you'd have to do a little bit of research. However, if you were to contact your local real estate agent, he or she will be able to get you what that average cost is. Now, the reason why I suggest a manufactured home is because to obtain the down payment for a manufactured home is typically easier and a lot lower. For instance, and this is going to differ from lender to lender, depending on what programs they offer. I have some lending partnerships that definitely could provide you with the information that would let you know where that down payment price would be. And in some of these programs, it could be as low as 5%. So let's say, some prices of homes, like right now today in Beaverton, Oregon, I could confidently say for a 3-bedroom, I've seen prices today as low as $134,000. So if you take that $134,000 and multiply by 5%, that would be the down payment. Now, I'm not saying that you would automatically qualify for that 5% down payment, because first you'd have to sit down and provide all the documentations to your lender, and then the lender will take that information and decide what program would fit you. I'm just saying you would have the opportunity, if you fit the criteria of what the lender's looking for, to only bring to the table 5% as a down payment. Now, what that means is you could obtain homeownership a lot easier that way. This could be considered a starter home, right? You get yourself into a manufactured home with less down payment than it would typically cost you for an average home. Stay in there for a few years, build some equity in that manufactured home, turn around, sell that home, and at that point when you sell that home, whatever equity you have in that home, now you have the down payment for the bigger home. Does that make sense? If you would like to sit down and go over how close you are in obtaining your dream home with the strategy of buying your first home, consider that a starter home, to catapult you into getting your dream home, contact me today. I would love to help you achieve your goal of home ownership.